Hey guys, this is Eric from Gagne Farms, and today we're putting in our food plots. It's already the second week of August, so we got to get this stuff in the ground right now. We've got a nice little rain that's going to hit us first thing in the morning, so I want to get the food plot seed in the ground and get a good soaking rain on it right away. So we're going to get this stuff in the ground. I'm going to show you what we're doing right now. I've got the Imperial Whitetail Destination from the Whitetail Institute here. We're going to be putting some of that in. And then I've also got a Sweet Harvest that's from Whitetail Select. And that's a blend of winter peas, greens, and brassicas. I do not have all the equipment that is recommended to put this seed in the ground. I understand that. I am going to do my little hillbilly method, and we're going to see if it works. It's all I got. I'm not going out buying a whole bunch of implements for tractors or quads, anything like that. I'm not going to fertilize. We're putting this right on the edge of a field anyways. It's got a lot of fertilizer in it for sure. So I put in a small food plot last year. So this is my main gun hunting stand right here, pretty much just down the side of a field. I've got the side of the field over here. I don't usually put anything over there. Last year I put in a small food plot just on the other side of my truck, and it did well. So this year I was going to do the same thing, but it's a little bit close to where I hunt. Actually, on the side of the field here, you can see where it's been tilled, but they didn't plant all the way over to the grass. So there's actually a good spot right down there that's already been tilled. There's some weeds in there right now, but we're going to bust that up the best we can. So today what I'm going to do, I have a chunk of chain link fence here, and I just hook it onto the ball of my truck, and I'm going to throw a couple cinder blocks on it, and I'm going to drag up and down this field and try to just bust up that soil a little bit. It's already really loose. I'm not going to be able to till deep into the soil. I understand that. It's probably going to work in my disadvantage, but like I said, last year I kind of just threw this stuff on the ground and it worked out great. I had real lush food plot, small one, but it was a nice lush food plot all the way through snow, and that was well into November of last year, and the deer hit it constantly. They loved it. So we're going to put in some more. I'm not going to plant both of these different seed varieties on top of each other. I'm going to kind of stagger them down this side of the field right here. So there'll be one spot that's the Whitetail Institute, and then the other one that's the Whitetail Select. Let's get this chain link fence tied up here to the truck and start dragging this field. So I've used this little chain drag before, just up and down the driveway, and it worked great, just kind of flattening out the driveway. So I think this is going to work pretty good just down the side of the field. All right, that's pretty much it. Pretty simple, guys. Basically, I'm just using stuff I've got around the homestead. I don't want to spend a whole lot of money. This seed is already expensive enough. I don't want to put the cost of venison up too high, otherwise the wife might kill me. So we're gonna give this a shot. Let's see how it goes, okay? All right, we got this all tilled up here. It's the best I'm going to get it for the short amount of time I have with no implements, but I think it's going to work out just fine. And we're going to take our Imperial Whitetail Destination, and we're going to go and start spreading the seed. I'm not going to put all this out right now. I don't have a big enough area to plant this much seed, but we're just going to give it a good heavy dose and see how it goes. I have a couple other food plots I want to put in different areas, so this is just the first one, and I want to get it in before that rain hits, guys, because you want to get this stuff germinating as fast as possible. So again, I don't have any implements, like I say, so I don't have a spreader. We are going to hand cast this out as even as possible. All right, we're going to get our whitetail select seed hand cast onto the ground now. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. All right, we got most of our seed in the ground here. I did save a little bit, like I said before. I wanted to do another couple spots here, and they're gonna be smaller spots. I think we got plenty of seed left over here. We're gonna go up to the truck here and get our next small tool. All right, we're gonna take a nice little hard rake here, and we're gonna scratch this in. I know it's not gonna go as deep as the recommended depth for the seed, but it's going to work for what we're doing right here. And we got a nice steady rain coming in all morning. We're going to get this scratched in right now. It's getting a little hot out here, but I got all that raked in down there. On the first batch of seed, it says to not disc in, not pack it down. So I'm gonna leave that alone. On the second batch of seed, it says to color pack. So I'm actually gonna take my truck and just kind of drive over a little bit quick and kind of pack that seed in the ground. Those are some really easy ways right there that you guys can put in your own food plot for almost no cost at all. I did have the cost of some seed, but I'm not buying hundreds of dollars worth of implements just to put some seed in the ground. This is going to be beneficial to our hunting season this year. I appreciate you guys hanging out and sticking around with us. Try this method when you guys put in your next food plot. It'll work, guaranteed. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.